got Proverbs. She places the concourse and opening of the gates. And in cities she uttered her word. So that's how you know wisdom. Wisdom. And that's where you go to Luke 14 and 23. That's the precept for that. So wisdom cry out in the streets, utter her voice in the chief places of the concourse. That's how you know wisdom is crying out.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 23.
Bring it up.
And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Right.
Then to come in,
Yeah, so that lets you know right there that, wisdom crying out in the streets, and it's his servant. The service of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The saints of the Most High. That's who's crying out on the street. You know what I'm saying? It ain't everybody crying out here. You know what I'm saying? Then what else I want to get? I can get into a whole bunch of stuff, but today is Easter, right? So this is the celebration of Ishtar, right? A god that's not even our God. That's not the God of gods. Ishtar is a female deity with a bunch of breasts and titties on it. For lack of better words, but that's what it is. That ain't our God. Let me get Amos 5 and 26. The Most not dealing with these folly days. We got holy days that he told. We just celebrated Passover, right? And we still in the 7 days of unleavened bread. Some people already got through that, but that's what we still in. We got holy days in the Bible, not these folly days that the Greeks and Romans follow, right? Most not dealing with these things. 5 and 21. 5 and 21. Amos 5 and 21. Bring it up.
This book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Bring it up.
I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Right. So the Most High, He's not jumping for joy when you celebrate Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and all these days. These ain't our days. He gave us days to follow these days. Right? And when we doing all this, trying to be like the heathens, the first thing he told us not to learn the way of the heathens. Amos 3 and 1 to 2. Yeah, we following the ways of the heathen all the time, and what you think gonna happen, right? These are not our days.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel,
Right.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, in verse 2, you only have I known
right.
of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. So that just lets you know we following the ways of the heathen. He gonna punish us first before he even deal with America and Babylon, right? But then he coming though soon though, because he been jacking us up for a while. And guess what? We waking up now, right? We in the days we waking up, right? The captivity on us is turning off. He about to put it on these Gentiles soon. Bring that out. Deuteronomy 30. Yeah, everything we going through, they about to go through all that. Right? Because our days of judgment is here. Right? Most High done judged us already. Now let's see. Let's see what he got to say.
Deuteronomy 30.
Yep, and you could go all the way to 5.
All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 from the top. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord thy God has driven thee.
Right? Keep going.
Verse 2, and shall return unto the Lord thy God, and shall obey his voice, according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul. Verse 3, that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath scattered thee.
Right. So he just said, when we return to the Lord, to the law, statutes, and commandments, then he gonna turn away our captivity. So that's the only way you get out of here. You got to return to the Lord. You can't go your own way. You can't come up with your own idea of how you're going to make it through this world, right? You got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to protect you. That's the only thing that's going to keep you safe. And that's the only thing that you need to be meditating on right now. Right? Because Babylon is on its way out. Babylon is falling. Bring that out. 47. Isaiah 47. 47 and 1. Babylon is falling. And they can't get up. Remember that old commercial and the old lady used to be like, oh, I'm falling. I can't get up. That's Babylon right there.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right. This place ain't tender and delicate. Right? They tell you this is the land of the free, and it's got 25% of the population locked up in the whole world. How you the land of the free and 25% of the world population locked up in here? Come on, man. This place is a joke. This place is falling. And when it falls, listen, let me get Matthew 24 and 2. And when it falls, listen, this ain't something you can say, oh, well, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in your God, so it don't matter. Look, what is, if you believe in it or not, got to do with anything? The Most High say it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Right?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 2.
Bring it up.
And Yahushua said unto them, see not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Most High said it ain't going to be another stone upon another in Babylon. That's this place going to be utterly destroyed with fire, with nuclear thermal fire. It's going to be just like the days of Egypt, left desolate. This place gonna be left desolate. There's no more for it. Let me get Revelation 17 and 1. Yeah, this place is finished, man. You blacks and Hispanics need to wake up and come back to the Lord. That's the only way you're getting out of here. That's the only way you're getting out of this destruction that's coming to America. Babylon about to be utterly wiped out by the hands of Iran, China, and Russia. And we can't wait.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Where's the great whore that sit upon many waters? Let's talk about Babylon. Let's talk about America. Continue.
And verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Keep going.
Verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And verse 4, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and the filthiness of her fornication.
Let's talk about America and Babylon. That cup in her hand, full of abominations. That's in New York City. Don't they got a Statue of Liberty sitting on many waters, holding a cup in her hand? That's what that represents. If they put it out there in plain sight for you, you don't even be knowing it. They show you who they are in the Bible. This is Babylon. This is modern day Babylon. Let me get Jeremiah 51. Yeah, this place is Babylon, man, and it's finished. It's done. You guys need to wake up and realize that you are the chosen children of God. And this place is going to be wiped out, utterly destroyed. What's up, Esau?
Jeremiah 51.
What's up, Esau? You want some smoke? I see y'all looking.
Which one is Jeremiah 51?
51 and 58. Salakia. Yeah, 51, 58.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 58.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burned with fire.
You see that? It's going to be burned utterly with fire. This joint, this ain't no joke out here. We're not out here for our health. We're not out here just to be hanging on the corner, just to be hanging out here. We're trying to warn y'all, wake y'all up to come back to the Lord before the destruction come here. Because it's coming. And if y'all want to be, if you don't hearken to this word, then you're going to be left here to fall with the plagues of this place. Bring that out. Revelation 18 and 4. If y'all don't come back to the Lord, you're going to be judged with America. Why would you want to do that? You want to stay here and get Babylon's judgment and receive the plagues here? Bring that out.
Let me finish this real quick.
All right.
And the people shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary. You want Revelation 18 and
18 and 4. Revelation.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers in her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yeah. See that? That's plain and simple. It says, come out of her, my people. Now, it's not talking about physically come out of her, because some people will try to run from America, and you can't run from the judgment of the Lord. If you're not living your life right, it doesn't matter if you go to Africa, Asia, to the moon, under the water, in the rocks, He gonna get you. It's saying come out of her spiritually. Spiritually come out of this way. Stop following the ways of this way. Stop following the holidays. Stop following everything they do here. Stop being a homosexual, right? Stop robbing your brothers. Stop killing your brothers. That's why I said come out of it. You got a precept?
Let's get verse 5.
Yeah.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
Her sins done reached to heaven. This place been murdering, rape, robbing the Native Americans and so-called blacks for so long that the sins is up in the sky. Shalom, brother. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, you know you're an Israelite, bro? You know the God of Israel is a so-called black man that looks just like you? All right, well, that's
right.
Praises, brother, all praises.
That's right.
That's right. We're going to have you out here with fringes on, brother. We're going to have you out here.
All we got is the spiritual bread and water.
Yeah, we got it. Hey, you come out here, get the spiritual bread and water, man. We'll get you right, man. We'll get you right. For real. You know what I'm saying?
All praise to the Most High.
But yeah, this place is almost done, man. And you heathens, your time is up too. Let's bring that out. Isaiah 14:1. We're going to start at 1. We're just going to go through it. We got time.
We got time.
We got time today.
We got plenty of time today.
What's your nationality, bro? You ain't got nothing to say. It's all good. Bring it out.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
On who?
On Jacob.
The Lord gonna have mercy on us. All right, keep it going.
And will yet choose Israel.
No, we're gonna choose the whole world.
Choose Israel.
No, everybody can be saved.
Choose Israel.
He gonna choose Israel. Let's go. Bring it out.
And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's right. So if you're not a so-called Israelite, if you're not in one of the 12 tribes, you a stranger according to the Lord. And if you a stranger, you're going to be joined unto Israel. Not hand in hand, side by side, but joined as a possession. Bring that out. Bring it out.
The book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
That's right. That's right. You strangers is coming to be servants and handmaids and bow down before the men of God. That's what you're going to do, man, because you done raped, robbed, and spoiled us and left us out here naked, right? So guess what? You're going to get the same treatment, but double. Everything you did is going to be doubled unto you, right? You had us in captivity 400, let's just say for the lack of a better term, 500 years, right? You getting 1,000 years minimum captivity. That's how it's going down. That's how the Lord works. Thus say the Lord, thus say the Spirit. And let me get Isaiah. Oh, what you got?
Finish that out.
Yeah, finish that out.
All right. For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's right. And that's what we waiting for, man. We waiting to rule over our oppressors. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being at the bottom. I'm tired of seeing this foolish nation, Esau and these other heathens ruling over us, knowing we the sons of God. Knowing that we supposed to own everything on the earth. He made this world for us, for our sake.
Right.
He made this place for our sake. He ain't make it for nobody else. He said them other nations is nothing. They like spit from a bucket. That's what he said. These ain't my words. You gonna be mad at me? You gonna be mad at me because I said it? Let me get Galatians 4:6. Y'all get mad at the servants of the Most High for coming out here and reading the Bible for what it says, right? But these ain't our words. These God words. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a servant. I'm ready. Yep.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
And because ye are sons, God hath sent forth the Spirit.
But yeah, this time is coming up, man. The time is short here, man. Let me get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. You gotta start acting set apart, man. The Most High chose you. He chose you. He ain't choose everybody.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it up.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right. That's right. Bring it out. He said we are special people above all people on the face of the earth. Right? That's how we able to be in captivity and do this with a smile. Esau can't do that. When you go into captivity, you ain't gonna be able to smile and do it. You ain't gonna be able to smile and do that. Right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
That's right. That's right. You see that? Most High is dealing with us. He only been dealing with us. He never dealt so with another nation before. The Bible was given to us. Bring that out. Psalms 147 and 19. Psalms 147 and 19. He only was always dealing with us. That's why we get punished out here, right? These other nations, nobody got punished for their sins yet. But that's coming soon, though. So bring this out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known him. Praise ye Yahweh.
You see that? He ain't dealt so with no other nation. And no other nation know how to break down the Bible like the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Nobody else can break down these prophecies to you, right? A pastor can't tell you nothing. The pastor can't even go into the Bible and break down nothing in there. They'll tell you John 3:16, God loves everybody, scream, shout, ah, and then just a bunch of dancing going on. He's not going to break down these scriptures for you. He's not going to tell you precept on precept. He's not going to say you need to come back to these laws so you don't get the wrath and judgments that's coming to America. You know why he's not going to tell you that? Because he getting a 501c3 tax break. He get paid to keep you sleeping docile. So you could be sheep. That's why they call us sheep in the Bible. Right?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
See that? So if you want to speak, I'll bring my precept to you.
Okay. I got something in my phone. Cut it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, close out real quick. Close out with it.
How you want to close out?
Close out.
Bet.
It's you.
Oh yeah, this King Judah right here, chilling with my brother, and we bringing out this word. We doing this day in, day out, week in and week out, in season, in out of season, no matter the weather, cold, heat. We gonna be out here until the chariots is flying. All right, so with that, we say shalom.
Shalom. All right. Powerful.